got back. Anyway.
Copyright strike.
Welcome to episode, what is this, 80 of the Beyond Pixels podcast? Ugh. My throat's a little sore today.
Again?
Shut up.
You should look into that.
All those
Shut up.
late night activities.
Anyway. Shut up.
Sobe.
Anyway, today
What
we're
do
talking
you
about
know?
turtles, which is surprising that we have gone 80 episodes without making one about turtles.
Beyond Turtles.
Although I think Sobe actually said we should do an episode about turtles and I should get a turtle physically in the world. And I was like,
Yeah, we
Right,
were
that
going
was
to do
this
that.
week.
We kept,
Why are there
we
not
kept
turtles
pushing it
here?
back.
I completely forgot about it until today and was like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Well, hang on. Don't you
That
have
was
that?
literally Monday.
Don't you have that like one particle turtle?
Yeah, I do.
Put that on the table.
Yeah, I can do that.
A ball can see particles, right? Okay.
Hello, turtle.
Maybe
Oh
not.
god, that is
Right.
bright.
I mean, it's not bad for me.
Joke's on y'all, I don't have Bloom turned on.
I have post-processing on, so
Same.
Yeah, all I see is just a green orb on the stream.
Poor turtle. Oh, there goes
Oh
the
my god, it
particles.
exploded.
There we go.
It's just a green orb on the stream, dude.
Yeah, I'll turn the brightness down on
blessed
it.
to be this reptile. Oh, that's better.
I
That's
would love
much
to have
better.
more than 10 frames.
Better now?
Okay, let's see.
Nope.
Yeah, that was
Stampy's
good
here.
enough. There's a glowing turtle ball on the table.
That might have been what was going on. Vampy was loading in.
Anyway,
Yeah, that probably
we're
was
talking
it.
about turtles today because why not? First thing is, I guess you guys had a question about me relating to turtles, right?
Where did this love of turtles come from? I want to probe
When
this
I was-
brain of yours very
When
much.
I was really young, my mom came back from my great grandpa's somewhere. I don't remember exactly where he's from anymore. But she came back from him with a box turtle. And I got to have a pet turtle then. So after that, that turtle ended up escaping one night because we kept him as an outside turtle during the summer. Because box turtles, by the way, they smell horrible.
Speaking of turtles, that one's kind of flashing a bit.
Well, it seems,
Yeah.
It seems to have
Mine
audio
and on
link.
the mall's end.
Oh, let's just disable the sparkle on it. That might help.
Yeah. Sorry, we're
Don't worry
taking
about
a
the
minute to
color
adjust the
flashing.
turtle, but this is kind
It's
of the
not
start
doing
of
it on the.
show.
It's canon.
Not doing it on a mall's end. It's a static color for her.
As long as it's not on the mall's end, that's all that matters.
Turtling difficulties.
I'm wondering if it is
You're
audio
making
link.
me miss McCrackle.
I think it's... Oh, wow.
Okay, that was bright.
I mean, to be honest, on a mall's end and on stream, it might just be a little yellow dot.
As long as it's
Yeah,
not
I'll
a
just
blinking
disable it.
yellow dot. All right, we tried, chat.
Oh well.
If only,
So,
if only
yeah,
we could make it
they-
massive and
they
just put it
brought-
behind us.
They brought a
Based
turtle
up on
back
the
for me. I had that turtle for a few years before it got out and ran away. Then
Let's tell him.
fuck you.
I was thinking the same thing.
Turtles are fast. Turtles are very fast.
That is true.
No,
Media telling
anyway,
you that turtles are
then,
slow as fuck, they're lying.
Then years later, we were camping and we found a turtle that was a little injured. and that became my first turtle that I still have.
Jeez.
How old is it?
She's got to be like 25, 27, something like that.
God damn.
Right around my age.
I'm curious because
It's basically impossible to know exactly how old a turtle is, but I have 6 turtles now. I have that one, and I have 5 that are about 9 years old.
well, you're gonna have that turtle for a long time because the average turtle can live up to 50 years old and can go well beyond 100 years old.
So I actually know how old all of my turtles live to. My oldest will live to about 40. My youngest ones, my tortoises, will live to about 80. My musk turtle will live to about 30 or 40, and my red-eared sliders will live to about 50 or 60.
Okay, so I'm not Googling this. I want you to tell me straight up, what is the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
So tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises. A tortoise is a more specific type of turtle, and a tortoise lives only on land. It might like go walk through a puddle or something, but it will not. It cannot swim.
So it's
If you
not
put it in
amphib-
water, it sinks.
Is a tortoise considered an amphibian at that point, or is it still amphibious?
I was gonna say reptilian.
They're
What?
all reptiles.
Yeah, but
Tortoises cannot live in water.
Okay.
If you put a tortoise in water, it will drown. It
That's
cannot
what they
swim.
want you to think.
Oh my
they
god,
can't
we're
breathe
not starting a
underwater.
conspiracy theory about turtles.
Yeah, no, I'm not making that joke.
Jesus.
That is interesting. I did not know that. So, like, no wonder. What is it? What's the island? The Galapagos? Those turtles
Yeah,
over there?
Has, like a bunch of tortoise on it.
Yeah,
Like,
there is one
oldest-
turtle named, I think it's Jonathan, that he is the oldest living land animal.
Oh, I'm curious. How old is?
I heard about this because I watched Casual Geographic, and this is something who.
Yeah, his name is Jonathan. He was born in. Let me pull up his Wikipedia article here. Somewhere around 1832, and he was brought to St. Helena, along with 3 other that were about 50 years old. And he got his name in 1930s by the governor of St. Helena, Sir Spencer Davis. Lived through 31 governor terms. He continues to live there, and he's 192 years old now.
Wait, you said the 1830s that he got moved there?
1832. Yeah.
Yes, he was born around 1832. He's almost
nearly
200 years old.
Yeah, fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's about 193.
He's 192 right now.
He's going to be 193 this year. Happy birthday, Jonathan.
Well, yeah, holy shit.
That is insane
Yeah.
to think about.
He's drinking
yeah,
this over.
fucking. That guy will probably live to see World War
Not a
III,
sponsored
fucking
drink.
Christ.
Sponsored drink.
Yeah. So that's the oldest living land animal. Not just oldest turtle, oldest living land animal.
That is insane. First off, I mean,
The-
what do you think
The
he would
only
do for 100
animals
100
that we know are older is sea creatures.
Man, I've only been on this earth for 38 years. I can't imagine what I would do for 192. I think I'd be bored out of my mind after 100.
Well, that's why we'd have constantly new names anyway, so we probably.
And
wouldn't be
sea
as
turtles,
bored.
sea turtles don't actually live as long. I think it's sharks that live longer.
There's
I
an
wanna circle
Arctic
back to that
shark
question,
that's
Circle Jerk.
alive. There's an Arctic shark that's
Oh, you-
lived for like
circle back to what?
300 years.
If you could live forever, how would you spend it?
Oh,
Hmm.
hey, that could be a future episode.
Alright then.
Ooh.
Next
Write that
episode,
down for next week.
talk about
Eternity.
what would happen. what
Write
we
that
would
down for
do.
next week. Got it.
That's actually a good title.
Yeah. So the oldest animal that we know of is estimated to live around 400 years, and it's a green shark. So turtles
Greenland shark,
live a
yeah.
long time, but they don't live as long as sharks.
Shark.
Now, anyway, so that is the oldest turtle. Now, question or the topic bullet point number 1 here is, what's your favorite type of turtle? I'm gonna answer this, then you guys can all answer if you want. I know
Okay.
none of you really know turtles very well.
Well, I got one.
So I'm gonna go with my favorite type and then my favorite turtle overall. Specific turtle. Favorite type of turtle is sea turtles. I love sea turtles. All sea turtles are fucking amazing. All turtles in general are
Shocking.
fucking amazing. I love them all. But a very specific green sea turtle that is currently in the Atlanta Aquarium down in Georgia. His name is Tank. He got attacked by a shark when he was really young, and it stunted the growth in one of his rear flippers. So he would not survive in the wild anymore. So he will never be released. He is one of a few sea turtles in the world that cannot be released back into the wild.
I
Sea turtles.
don't really like turtles. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really
I'll
like
say
turtles.
this.
Turtles don't like you either.
Blasphemer.
I was gonna say you're gonna say that. You're gonna say that. Yeah.
I also
You got balls,
don't
my
really
friend.
know too much about turtles. Nor do I know like the species and everything. If you talk about snakes, talk
Bro,
about
you could
spiders,
have
I'll
lied
know
and you just say,
everything.
you know what kind of turtle I like?
But-
Ninja turtles. I like Ninja turtles.
You know what? Hang on. No. Foxy.
You know, I never
you were
liked the
gonna
Ninja
Turtle
Turtles.
this week. Get your ass over here.
Wait, what?
Fine.
Whoa. Turtle.
I never liked the Ninja Turtles. It was all really stupid to me, and I like turtles. I like
Damn.
actual turtles. I don't like cartoon turtles.
I
Is
like
it-
the Ninja Turtles though.
Hang
I
on,
grew
wait,
up with
hang
that.
on. Is it all versions of it, or is it a specific kind?
I just don't like cartoon turtles. I like real life
What
turtles.
about the live action
Well,
one?
there was
Can we ban
there was
Turtle from
live
his own
action
podcast?
Ninja Turtles.
That's still not a real turtle. That is still,
my answer.
in my eyes,
decided
a
it was
cartoon.
I know,
You can
but-
go to
Hey, it's still made.
Wait,
Actually,
I'm
you
not
want to
a
know
fan
something?
of turtles.
This,
Thank you for the
this
bit,
year,
though, Foxy.
Speaking of that, Turtle, I'm actually glad you brought that up because Ninja Turtles, the first movie that came out in the 90s, they're celebrating their 35th anniversary. It's going to be re-released in theaters in August.
Why?
Uh-huh.
Was that the live
Because
action
it's
one?
35th anniversary. Bro, I was I was 3 years old when that movie came out.
Any other time. But in this era, they can just make a whole new fucking movie. And they
Hey, to
don't.
be fair, they still. Oh, first off, the last time they tried to remake Ninja Turtles, it sucked.
I'm not
So,
talking
I have a
remake.
question. Does anybody know what kind of turtles the Mutant Ninja Turtles were originally? Because I know that
They are
canon
tortoises. They're a tortoise of some kind. They are not a, or they're a tortoise of some kind. I can't remember exactly which type, but
somewhere. You sure? Because they were sewer tortoises then. It's a lot of water for a land creature.
Well, to be fair, they were pet shop turtles at the time. Now, what pet shop would carry like? Yeah, they.
You don't have to be inside a body of water to thrive near water.
That's fair. I mean,
Take
my
it from
favorite
somebody
turtle
else.
was
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I
looking
guess
for
they're
them.
actually red-eared sliders, which is the entire reason that I dislike the Ninja Turtles is because they look nothing like the turtles they're supposed to be. They look nothing like a real turtle.
Well, here's the
It's
thing.
so just fake and weird
They're
to me.
mutants.
If you
They're
said fake
mutants,
and gay, I
dude.
would've
I mean,
come over there and
mutation
hit
can do funny things to the body. Okay.
Yeah, it's all just too fake for me. It's not real turtles.
It's all fake,
characters
turtle.
that it's all
Yeah.
characters that look like turtles. I like real turtles. If
I'm
there
not gonna
was
go to fucking
an
New York and
animated
see
series,
Donatello walking
I
home with a
can't fault
fucking
him for
pizza,
any of
am I?
if there was an animated series about turtles or that involved turtles, as a key part of it, and the turtle was more realistic and actually acted like a turtle instead of "woo, I'm a ninja." Like that's just weird. I don't like it.
Well, no, they do. They do actually in the movies. They do act like turtles. I mean, their shells float right to the top of the water whenever they go in. So it's just that's how
not
they
realistic.
survive.
He's not talking physics, unfortunately, which makes me even more
Oh,
mad.
okay.
That's not how it works.
I thought the shell
Turtles
was
are
how.
neutrally buoyant. They don't float to the surface. They don't sink to the bottom by default.
So
They
if a turtle
are
dies, it just
basically
sinks.
neutrally buoyant. They are neutrally buoyant. They do somewhat sink, but they definitely don't float without them sticking their head up above and breathing the air.
Chat, get your well actuallys ready now, because that's going to be this entire episode.
I can't fault Turtle for that because I'm the same way with
Wait,
cats.
do I have glasses?
Animated cats
Do I
are
have
like,
terrible?
they don't act like actual cats.
Yes,
What
I
is
do.
it with
I got
y'all?
glasses
Like
now.
I like Oliver and Company and the Aristocats. I thought those were two good films
I
of
just-
cats.
I just
Oh,
also
God.
never really
I love
liked
the Aristocats
animated
again. Goddamn it,
shows
circuitry.
of any sort ever because they're all way too exaggerated and it's like this is boring and weird.
Well, that's
and
the point. Is
every-
to exaggerate.
and every
Oh,
episode
because-
and every episode is so repetitive and it's the same as the last episode with just a few minor tweaks. And
a
it's the
Sunday
same
morning
idea
cartoon.
through
What the
every
fuck
one of
do
them.
you want?
Saturday
I
morning
never
cartoon.
liked
Saturday
those. That's
morning.
what I'm saying. I don't.
So
If
were
I'm
you
gonna
the
watch
type
a
of kid that
show,
wanted
I don't
to
want to
watch
watch
the
the
news,
same thing
weren't you?
over and over. No, I was the type of kid that didn't watch anything. I went outside.
I
Okay,
imagine
you say
you're
you
the
don't
type of
want-
kid
you
that
say you
watched
don't like
Wild
watching the same thing
America when it
over
was
and over,
on.
and yet we run this podcast.
And we don't talk about the
Yeah,
same
they
exact thing
podcast.
every week. It's completely
No,
different
but it may as well
topics
be the
every week.
exact same shit we're going on about.
But anyway, so we're done with that. No more Ninja Turtles. Fuck that. I don't like them.
Okay, fair enough. Favorite
So,
turtles.
I like sea turtles, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
Sea
don't know.
Turtles
I
is
just like sea
fucking
turtles.
awesome.
But I mean, Turtle knows this. I also like a different turtle that's not even a turtle. I call my car a Ford Tortoise because it's a Taurus that's slow. So I have a sticker on the back that says Ford Tortoise.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Yeah.
I was gonna say snap.
anyone
I was
else?
gonna say because I like watching videos of it. There's something satisfying watching a snapping turtle just snap a pencil in half.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'd have to say
that-
snapping
Snapping
turtle.
turtles are just
That
fucking cool.
right there leads into the next topic, unless someone else has something about a turtle that they like.
That's mine. Snapping
Honestly,
turtles.
I like Jonathan. It's just kind of cool to have the oldest turtle just sitting there chilling and having kids and grandkids.
We should have Jonathan on a
Kids at this
podcast.
Yeah, let's bring Jonathan on for an interview.
point. Yeah.
I mean, he's almost as old as the fucking U.S.
Yeah. Just think about that.
Actually, well, next
Okay.
year will
His
be its
parents-
250th birthday.
Wait.
So.
He
His-
was found
okay.
in
His
1832.
parents-
He could have been old by then.
No, he was not found then. It's estimated that that's when he was born in captivity. He hatched in captivity. They just don't have a perfect record of what day or what month or what year exactly. It's estimated that was right around that time, though. Just everything
Okay.
works out to fit into that. So
Okay.
there's no-
I have an episode suggestion. You mentioned next year's a 250th birthday, right?
America, yes.
Okay. Even if it's not on the day of, on the week of its birthday, what we need to do.
we're talking
have a
about the
part
U.S.,
two.
not the turtle.
Oh. Listen, I'm tired.
Bro, next year I'm going to be in Iowa for the Great American Fair, celebrating America's birthday.
Send pictures.
Anyway,
We're trying to get
so
Turtle to go.
because
You're
you
never gonna get
brought
Turtle
up brought up snapping turtles. I have a story about snapping turtles,
Okay.
and I have a lot of stories when it comes to turtles. By the way, so we can sit here for an hour and
No
we tell
shit.
stories about turtles.
Well, I guess that's what
just a few
today's
weeks ago,
episode
the
I know,
internet
it's called
goes out
Turtles.
at like noon at 6, what was it, like 6 p.m. the internet went out, and it was out until
I think-
midnight. Yeah, it was
later than
6
that.
p.m. to midnight. It was like
Yeah.
6 p.m. to midnight. Internet goes out. He steps outside and he goes, you gotta come see this. Like, the fuck is it? There's a snapper in the yard. I'm like, oh shit. So I run outside. And this is like, it's currently nesting season for them. So they're all trying to find a place to lay their eggs. I go out, I check, every time I see a turtle, I always check them over, make sure that they're like not injured or anything. Make sure they're good. And I saw a leech on her leg. So I helped by pulling that leech off and tossing it in the grass. And she didn't like that. She did not like that I was touching her. So she darts towards the creek, which the part of the yard she was at, going straight to the creek, is a like 5-foot drop onto hard rocks. So I was like, no, you are not going there. Pick her up, set her in the grass. She keeps darting for the thing, so I had to keep picking her up and setting her further down. And she eventually was like, fuck you, I'm gonna snap at you. She's trying to bite me. I almost got snapped in the face once. Almost got my hand snapped a couple times, because the issue is, bigger snappers, I can pick them up without any worry of them snapping me, because their heads can't get back to me. But the smaller ones, I can't get a good grip in their rear, on the rear end of their shell, and pick them up like that, and keep my hands far enough away from their head. They can snap around and get me. So I had to be real careful. She was very angry at me for touching her. But it took like 15-20 minutes for me to get her down the yard to where she could safely go down an embankment back into the creek. So I watched her crawl back into the river, and she was on her way.
And you still have all your fingers, right?
Yep. Still got my fingers, still got my nose.
Oh no.
These long doors, you
Speed
replace them
running,
with
trying
little
to
mini
turn into me.
sausages.
I'm not gonna lie. When he was telling that story, I just thought to myself, if somebody just came in mid-conversation and heard, yeah, she kept going to the river, you know, I had to pick her up and pull her back. You know, without context,
like
that
that, I just
sounds
sat
just
down.
incredibly.
Yeah. So that's one. A few days after that, I went over to the store, and I was going down to Main Street. I was going to go down to the bar or something, and I looked out my left window at the one of the side streets, and I saw a turtle sitting in the middle of the road. So I jumped around, did a U-turn, went, picked them up, walked them over. They peed on me. Every time I pick them up, I always check them out, make sure they're good. This one was a painted slider. I'm guessing about 10 years old. The snapper, I'm thinking, was about 10 to 15 as well, by the way.
Do you
Okay.
have any pictures of these turtles?
Oh, yeah, I always take pictures of them.
Send.
Send.
And if I start this
Only turtles.
this Only Turtles page, I'm not going to say where it's going to be. If you want where that would be, take a fucking guess.
I wonder.
Candid turtle photos. I love it.
It's going to be on Only Turtles.
But I'm going to post pictures of turtles on it, and that's it. So it's going to be
We're
fun.
working on
Anyway.
the domain name.
If this starts doing numbers, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
It would be pretty funny, wouldn't it?
He's doing some numbers.
Y'all should subscribe to Reptiles R Us.
Numbers.
Anyway, so I'll post all the pictures at some point of all the turtles that I've helped out. I also once watched a snapping turtle. I was working at Dollar General just down the road. Me and one other person was there. We stepped outside because it was hot in the store. One of the ACs was out. We step outside for a bit. I look down the road and I'm like, what is that? And someone's like, that's a turtle. I'm like, I look at the person I'm working with, but like, I'll be right back. I run down the road, pick her up, bring her across the road, set her in the grass. She immediately does a 180 and starts heading back towards the road. And I'm like, okay, you're being stupid. Whatever. I go back to work. An hour later, I get off work. I'm walking home, and here she is between the road and the sidewalk in a little planter bed, digging a hole to lay her eggs.
Well then.
So I sat there for an hour, took video of it, made sure no one touched her or got close to her, made sure she was safe and comfortable while she was laying her eggs. And a turtle laying eggs, they get very, very tired after it. So I picked her up and helped her get back across the road to where she wanted to go, back into the mill pond, and she made it over there, got back in the water, and was very happy to be done with giving birth, laying her eggs.
I imagine so.
And then I protected that nest. I put a box over it, made sure to mark it saying "Don't touch turtle nest," and went on vacation in September. Came back, and I could tell that the turtles had hatched and made it out.
That box stayed
Oh,
there the
yeah.
whole time too.
Yep.
This
There
brings
were a
up
couple other people in town that knew that nest was there and were checking on it for me. So
Oh, okay. I like it. It's team
That's
effort.
cool.
Yeah.
This brings up a question for me. Do you do the turtles that you have 6 turtles, right?
yep.
Do they mate with each other, or do you keep them separate?
Right now they are all separate because 2 of them tried to mate and they got very territorial against each other. So one of them attacked the other and injured them. So I
Ooh.
had to separate them.
Nature's metal.
I mean,
Yeah.
your tortoises are together.
Yeah, my tortoises are together, but to get them to mate, I have to hibernate them, which requires me putting them in a box and putting them in a fridge.
Does that work?
Yes.
Forgot about that part.
I have to put them in a fridge at about 40 degrees for like 3 months.
That is a future long live stream on Only Turtles.
Yes.
Please, please, turtle.
I
gotta
want
do it.
those
Gotta do
tortoises to mate because their babies are expensive, like $300 each, and they'll lay 6
Ooh.
to 8 of them at a time.
Bro, that's like $2,000.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
And those tortoises, the reason I have to hibernate them is because they only mate when they come out of hibernation.
Oh.
I think I just found the infinite money glitch.
Yeah.
Just
You found it.
Hey, Turtle,
Yeah.
why don't you tell everybody what the city did that pissed you off?
Oh, yeah. So where that snapper laid eggs,
uh-huh.
2 years later, the city decided, we don't want to deal with this this planter bed here. It's too much of a hassle with the plows. So we're gonna pave over it with concrete.
Oh,
And then put planter
And-
boxes.
And the year the city did that, I found a turtle nest in my driveway. And my driveway is gravel. That nest completely failed because she couldn't dig a hole and lay her eggs. The eggs all failed.
damn it! Why you got to bring the mood down? Now I'm sad.
We did
Yeah,
try that.
Yeah,
I tried to-
Yada.
I tried to save a couple of them, but I found it too late. If I had found it the same day that she laid them, I probably could have saved them. But
I didn't
they had
know
already
he was
baked
gonna
in the
bring
sun
that-
for 3 days.
I didn't know he was going to bring that part up. I just thought it was funny and messed up that they decided to put concrete over that little tiny piece of dirt.
Turtle, you know what your
And
next
all-
move should
by
do?
the way,
You
all
should
of this
run from.
is like
Maybe.
right next to my house. So it's literally
run
like
for mayor.
100 feet out my door.
Run for mayor. Run for mayor of your town. Get that fucker out,
Protect the
and then
turtles.
just declare, like,
Turtle Sanctuary.
yep.
Being
The whole
mayor
city
doesn't
is
really
just
do
a
anything when it comes to any of that. You don't get any leverage for that. I would have to have a petition and get everyone in town to sign it.
Do it.
And the city's still going to be like, well, we can't do that because money.
You very much can. You just don't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
I was gonna say our mayor in my city just spent $1 billion on our new stadium that we're having built. So I
Yeah,
think
but
we
they
have
get
some
a
capital to
saving
work with.
baby turtles.
They get hundreds of millions of dollars worth of state and county funding for that
there's-
type of stuff.
There's kickbacks to be had from that. Not so much
Yeah, and
nature
you can-
preservation.
You could probably just set up like some type of
I'd like the city to at the very least set up an area across the road by the park or over on my side by the creek that is ideal nesting grounds for turtles.
yeah, like protected, like wildlife protection or something like that. You know,
Yeah,
kind of like what Yellowstone did. You
because
could
they
probably do
need
that.
like a sandy, well-draining soil
How many people
to be
live in
able
your
to lay their
town?
eggs. About 1,000.
You could probably go around and get a petition signed.
Yeah, you probably
Maybe you could
have.
actually
Yeah,
set
I
that
could-
up.
I could definitely do that.
It's just a matter of whether or not his government will act upon it.
Yeah.
Well, if you get a majority of the votes, I mean, yeah, it's just like, hey, if you ain't gonna do it, we'll vote someone in that will.
Yeah.
Now imagine
But
that
anyway,
the next mayor
that's,
runs on that idea of we're gonna save the turtles.
That's the majority of my really fun, interesting turtle stories. Do any of you have interesting stories relating to turtles?
I lived inner city most of my life. There were no turtles. There were plenty of raccoons and squirrels.
Here,
But
am
the
I the
only
only?
two turtle stories I have are really sad. So
I'm scared to pick up turtles because it's just like whenever I see one on the road, I'll just be like, "Come on, you got a shoe, buddy," you know, and I'll actually just like stand over it until it just walks off.
If you pick them up by their sides, they can't hurt you, and they're more scared of you than you are of them. I promise you that. And if you ever,
Attack on
it, for
Titan.
for anyone listening to this, if you ever see a turtle in the road, do the right thing. Stop, pick them up, and take them across the road in the direction they were already going. Don't set them too far off the road at that point, but just set them like off the shoulder far enough that someone isn't going to be able to hit them. Because there's a lot of really fucked up people out there that will see an animal in the road and purposely run it over.
counter question: what happens when you walk up and they turn around?
Broken Reality says, I put my hand in a bucket of snapping turtles. There was about 10 in this bucket. By the way, snapping turtles do snap at you.
Yes, they do. So
This just in.
if you go up to a turtle and it turns around, that's really rare. Always approach the turtle from behind it.
Mhm.
Because if you scare it off the direction it came from, it's just going to try to cross the road again in 20 minutes.
Okay. I just asked because some people don't know to come up to turtles from behind. I
Yeah,
never
it's
did
it's
know.
it's weird to say that because most other animals you want to come at them from the front so that they can see you. But turtles, if you're trying to get them off the road, always come up from the side or behind them. Don't come from the front because it's just going to scare them off in the direction they were coming from, and they'll just cross the road later.
I think the closest thing I have to a turtle story, I was in the downtown Houston area. I had to drop someone off at the hospital because they were visiting family. So while I was killing time, I went down to McGovern Lake, that's close to the zoo in that area. I saw a bunch of these turtles swimming around, so I pulled out my phone to start recording them, and I shit you not, two of them saw my phone and just started staring at it and closing in. I think I've sent you those videos already, Turtle, of just these turtles like getting a view of my phone, swimming closer to get to it, and then just kind of like sitting there.
Yeah, turtles are very, very interested in anything they can see while they're underwater.
Well,
When they're above water, they're just scared of everything.
well, in this case, for some reason, they were not camera shy. They were putting on a show.
Tortoises are usually also pretty interested in everything. Tortoises are chill. Tortoises are actually very slow. They don't move very fast at all.
Yeah.
But
But,
turtles are pretty freaking fast, even when they're on land. When they're in water, if you can see a turtle swimming, those fuckers will just fly. I call, so I've been referring to sea turtles as the birds of the sea. Because they move in a similar fashion as a bird does. And they are fast.
yeah.
It's interesting that you call them fast. I've never, from every recording of sea turtles I've ever seen, they don't move fast. They're always really slow.
They don't
They
really
are
have a reason
slow,
to
but
move
they-
fast.
They can get really fast. So I have another sea turtle story. When I was in the Philippines, I got to go snorkeling with sea turtles eating seaweed 100 feet below me.
Mm.
I
never
have
got to swim
video
with
of
sea
that
turtles when
somewhere.
I was there.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause we took a boat
Can I
out to
fucking help you?
a tiny island way off in the distance, and
Hello, boy.
it was so cool watching the sea turtles eat.
Yeah.
And it
I
was
didn't
all
get
green
anything
sea
that fancy.
turtles
They were just
eating,
swimming around for me.
eating seaweed at the bottom of the ocean. So cool.
Yeah. Boy, lay down or don't. What's up? The dog in front of me.
See, when it comes to big tortoises, sulcata tortoises are the most common big tortoise to have as a pet, and they're really not that common. Because you have to have a giant outdoor space for them to dig in and burrow. And if you live in a climate where the temperature gets below 50 degrees at all, then you have to have an indoor space for them. And have you ever seen that picture of a tortoise like smashing through the drywall?
What?
No.
Yeah, there is a picture of a tortoise smashing through the drywall and just walking through the freaking wall. That's a sulcata tortoise. They will dig through anything and everything in their way just because they want to dig.
Nice.
They are the rhino of the turtle family.
No,
And
they're
also
not.
those sulcata tortoises, they get to be like 300 to 400 pounds. They are massive. There's one lady, I think in Texas or Arizona or something, that has a sulcata tortoise named Tiptoe. And she makes a bunch of videos about it, taking him
That
for
sounds
walks around the
familiar.
neighborhood.
Could have been Texas then.
I think it's Arizona.
Depends on how much
I-
moisture they need.
I think maybe her videos were more popular a couple of years ago because I do remember
Yeah.
a turtle named Tiptoe, but I haven't seen anything about that turtle in a while. I guess tortoise, not turtle.
Well, he is a turtle, but he's also a tortoise. Remember,
Well, fuck
tortoises
you.
are turtles. Turtles are not necessarily tortoises.
Yes, I understand.
So
But-
with that, the mine turtle, that's a tortoise. It's still a turtle.
I need to check something.
So
Hold on.
so anyone correcting you
That's an
saying
old meme.
it's a turtle when it's a tortoise, they are wrong, because it is still a turtle. Anyway, why are turtles the best animals?
Personally,
comment.
I don't.
What's up?
Why are turtles the best animals?
No comment.
Do we want to like
Does
raise
no
hands
one-
who thinks turtles are the
Does
best
no
animal?
one have any comment on? No, there's no question about it. Turtles are the best animal. The question is,
guys,
why?
serious matter. Somebody say something positive before the shape charges and the couches fucking detonate.
I don't want the airbag underneath my seat to go off.
I refuse
none of
to
you
greet
like
my neighbor
turtles?
upstairs.
I'm okay with turtles. I prefer cats. I'm always been a cat.
So none of you
So-
agree that turtles are the best animal.
Here,
I can
let
prove
me
that
say
they
it
are.
this way. Let me say,
Does somebody in
my
chat want JK?
opinion, the turtles aren't the best animal,
Vote.
but that's just my opinion.
It's not my
You better
opinion.
watch it.
It's
There's
a fact.
Spec Ops team outside your house right now.
It is a fact that turtles are the best animal.
Outside your home
Turtles
right
sitting
now.
And they are
outside your
also
house
the
right now,
best
Foxy, ready to bust in.
So think
Guys,
of
why
this.
is there a person outside my door? Wait, hold
Let's think of this. So think on this. Okay. So, turtles are the best pet because they are easy to care for. They are easier to care for than fish or any mammal. All you need to do for a turtle is have a tank big enough for them to be comfortable
Not to give
and swim around. Have a good filter in that tank and toss in some plants.
What kind of
The
plant?
plants, there's a couple different plants that you can toss in that are safe for the turtles to eat, but they won't normally eat them. Hornwort is one of them, really good one. But what I did for this 300-gallon tank that I have, big filter, 300 gallons of water, feed them every few days, because you don't feed a turtle every day. You feed them every 2 to 3 days. And they can go
Good.
4 or 5 days or more without being fed. So they are vacation safe or short vacation safe.
Mhm.
They don't really smell as long as you have a good enough filter. If you have the right plants in the tank, you don't have to do water changes. Like but once a year, if that. Do like 5 gallons every 6 months, and that's all I have to do right now.
It's just sounds like
Cleaning the
taking
tank.
care of fish, but with less steps.
It basically is. It is easier to handle than a fish, and you can also pick them up, set them out on the ground, and watch them walk around, and it's really fun to do that, and it gets them exercise. So, why would turtles not be the best animal and the best pet to have?
I mean, one of your turtles are a fucking
Shut
escape
up.
artist.
Yeah, Houdini, also known as Bowser. Yeah. Okay, so now I have another funny turtle story. Houdini,
Damn him.
Shocker.
which is his nickname now.
You shouldn't have mentioned it.
I know the story.
I walk out into the living room. Sobe's sitting there watching TV or something. I look over at the turtle tank like, what the fuck? Sobe's like, what? Turns his head like, what the fuck? Here Bowser is, a foot above the tank, because the 300-gallon tank, I have two custom-made plastic mesh things that they can climb up out
Mesh
and bask.
platforms.
And they are like 1 foot by 1 foot egg crate mesh that's zip tied together. Well, Houdini, this is how he got the nickname Houdini. He's sitting on top of that mesh crate on the corner, just hanging his legs off, chilling there, staring out at the world. That turtle has also been found in 3 different rooms of the house.
And
Because he
recently too,
pushes-
even though you put the top
Yeah.
on.
He pushes the mesh around. He pushes that whole crate and climbs out using the side of it.
Bro acting like he pays rent.
Counter argument for his nickname. Instead of Houdini, call him Mr. Worldwide.
Ah, yes, Pitbull.
But so the picture of him sitting on the top of this basking platform went pretty freaking big on Reddit. It got like 3,000 upvotes in 2 days.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I need to look that post up now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Should make a Facebook page for him and call him on
You should
tour.
send that in the podcast.
The easiest way to find the post is going to be going on Reddit and finding my account. You'll find the post for it.
No.
I can also
What
just
you
look at
need
my
to do is
photos.
he needs to be
I
the
don't use
main
Reddit that much.
turtle of only turtles.
Now I have to ask Turtle because I don't remember.
Here it is. His nickname is Houdini.
Was he a rescue or was he bought from somebody?
So the only turtle that was a rescue is my first tortoise, or my first turtle. The rest of them were all given to me, or I paid $25 for 3 of them, $25 each for 3 of them, with 2 tanks and filters and everything.
That's not bad.
Yeah. The people I got them from just didn't want turtles anymore. They thought it was taking too much time and effort to keep their tanks clean. And a lot of people do think that because they think they see a turtle in a tank and be like, it's a fish tank. It needs to stay clean like a fish tank. But that's not true. As long as the water quality is good, you'll actually get a lot of algae growing naturally in the tank. And removing that algae is actually a bad idea when it comes to turtles. Also, if you ever see a turtle with algae growing on its shell, do not scrub it off. Let it stay. It is healthy for the turtle.
And they'll shed their shell when they're ready.
Yeah. They'll
so
shed
look-
the shell pieces as
Looking
needed.
at the post right now, the post currently is sitting at 812 upvotes.
Oh, I thought it had more than that. I might have been
Sadly,
wrong.
no new comments since it's posting.
When was it posted? What was the date?
It blew up pretty good when I did post it though.
I don't know how to check that. It just says 9 months ago.
No, it just says 9 months.
that is literally my most upvoted thing on Reddit.
This month, didn't you find him like deep
I
inside
found
the
him-
kitchen?
Yeah, I found
Hello.
him in the kitchen. Hello, Lenhar. Found him in
Welcome.
the kitchen.
It's a friend.
Found him over by the bathroom door. Found him by the front door. Eddie found him once and was barking at me because you're like, "Hey, there's a turtle here. Hey, come look at it. Hey, there's
on,
something
I
here.
gotta show you the
Hey,
thing."
hey." I found him
Get away from
behind.
this guy right here. It's here, the thing.
I
I found the
found
thing.
I found him inside of a bucket underneath their tank. That
I
one was
found him-
weird.
I found him at the end of last month.
Well, thanks
Next
for
to the
stopping by,
bathroom
Len.
door too.
Yeah,
Oh, if your
I
DMs
don't know
are
why.
open, do me a favor.
I don't know
Share
why
this
he
Reddit
always
post with
wants
your
to
turtle
go.
friends. I won't actually send it to you unless you ask, but
It might be the
Can I
carpet.
get-
He might not like the feeling of the carpet underneath his shell
possible.
Probably not.
because he keeps running to hard wood immediately. He doesn't stay on the couch. He doesn't stay
He's just
anywhere around
adventurous.
where the living room area is. Yeah,
He is
sure.
just very adventurous. He wants to go see the world.
Why stop
Never
it?
put
Mr.
him
Worldwide.
outside, he'll escape and you'll never see him again.
I say give him a briefcase and a hat and let him go off
He-
and see what he can find.
Well, okay. So another little story about my first ever turtle, the box turtle, which I named Yertle.
You're
Which
Turtle.
which was a name that my sister or my mom or something came up with because of a Dr. Seuss book called Yertle the Turtle. Anyway,
I don't think I've read that one.
that turtle, and this was when I was in elementary school. I was in like third or fourth grade when I had him. I would let him walk around in my room all the time. My closet was open and had a bunch of stuff in it. I fell asleep with him out on the floor. He disappeared. For like a week, I couldn't find him. I knew he had to be in my room somewhere, but I could not find him. So I had to clean my entire room that week after school And I finally found him just chilling in my closet under a bunch of clothes. That turtle was also very adventurous, and that's probably why he got outside and went wandering the world.
What
I
is it
have
with you
never
and taking
heard
in
of
turtles
this
that never
book.
sit still.
I'm looking at Bearded Little Turtle right now. I like the faraway island of Salamansond.
Yeah. I haven't read that in years. But, yeah, anyway. Let's go through all my turtles real quick for the end here. Yertle the turtle was my fox turtle. He escaped and disappeared. I had... My next turtle is Wop Wop, which is named after my grandpa, who really loved turtles as well. And that's part of what got me into liking turtles. And I called him Pawpaw. So since my first turtle is a girl, flipped it around and called her Wop Wop.
That's nice.
The next two turtles I got is Franklin and Fiona, my Russian tortoises. They were given to me by a lady in town that just didn't want them. They have rabbits too, and the turtles just weren't interesting to them, I guess. So they wanted to get rid of them, and I was like, I will gladly take them. So I got them. Then the other three, I saw a Facebook posting. Someone had 3 turtles for sale, $25 each. 2 of them had to go together. And I drove an hour to go get them, an hour each way. Gave them $75 for the turtles, got all the stuff with them. They didn't have lights for them, so I had to repurpose some other lights and shift all the lights around to give those turtles lights.
Franklin and Fiona.
And that's Bowser, Bowsette, Spike, and Wop Wop. Okay, Bowser, Bowsette, and Spike are the 3 that I paid for. The only 3 turtles that I've ever paid for.
Okay.
But so the lady that had the Russian tortoises and gave them to me, she crochets. And I asked if she could crochet a turtle and I would pay for it. She'd crocheted a turtle for me. And I asked her how much she wanted for it. She said, I don't know, $5. And I was like, no, I'm giving you 20, at least 20. Because that thing is super cool. It's sitting up on top of my desk as well.
You gotta send me a picture of that.
I also have a little sea turtle that I got down in Florida. It's like a porcelain or glass sea turtle. I also have a couple little stone turtles that I got in the Philippines up on my desk. I also have one of those plushie that you can like turn inside out for the happy and sad face. I have one of those that's a turtle up on top of my desk.
I also gave you a resin turtle.
I've heard of drug addictions. I've never heard of a turtle addiction. This is probably
Oh,
the
it
first time I'm seeing it.
It's turtle. What do you expect?
It's not an addiction, it's a fascination.
I do
fair
have
enough.
2
I also,
sea turtle plushies in my car.
I only ever wear Hawaiian shirts, right? So a couple years ago, my mom
I used to.
found a Hawaiian shirt with turtles all over it and got that for me for my birthday. I wear that one a lot when I DJ, since my DJ name is DJ Turtle Dude.
When does a fascination become an addiction?
Good question.
When you start spending all of your money on it,
Okay.
all of your time and money.
I don't know. All 6 turtles are alive and healthy, so. Have any of
Yeah.
them ever gotten sick? Like, how do you tell if your turtle is, like, sick, not feeling good?
The first turtle I had, she was injured. I had to use Neosporin on her head. She didn't really get sick, but she could have gotten sick. She had an injury on the top of her head. She was attacked by something, and that's how I found her.
Is there a doctor that is it just the vet that you take it to, or?
You have to take them to a specialized reptile vet and pay like $1,000 per visit. So yeah, that's not happening.
What?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not cheap for someone to check up on turtles. but turtles are also very easy to take care of. If they happen to get shell rot, which is what Bowser got after Bowsette attacked him, the edges of his shell, she bit them and they got infected, started to rot away. So I had to scrub them with a soft bristle toothbrush, put iodine on them, and I had to do this every day for like a month, and then let him sit in a dry box for a few hours until the iodine dried. But he's doing great now, and his shell is mostly fully healed. He does have some slight deformation in a couple spots still, but that'll go away over years.
So I have a question that I don't think I asked you, but it's a good time to ask you on stream when we're talking about turtles. Well, since Wop Wop and Bowser stare at each other all fucking day, will you ever try to remove the barrier between their tanks and let them swim together again?
If I do, it's going to be pretty much me taking Bowser and putting him into the other side with Wop Wop for an hour or two, to let them interact a little bit while I'm watching them. But I will not leave them alone in the same tank area without having an eye on them.
For like a week, and then we started noticing nips and bites out of their toes, or claws, I guess, not toes.
Yeah, they were biting at each other, so they had to be separated. I want to get another giant tank for them.
Of course you do.
Like another 300-gallon tank, so I can put. Well, I can't ever put Spike in with the rest of them because he's a shallow water turtle. But if I can get another big tank, Bowsette, we'll get a bigger section again.
Technically, you can put Spike inside a small tank. You'll just have to make a mesh netting along the most of the top surface.
Yeah, it's not worth it for that. I mean, I could do like a drop-in tank, but the dangers in that is if it cracks and sinks, he's gonna drown. Because all of my turtles that I have, other than the tortoises, all my turtles are what's it called? They are all deep water turtles or lake turtles. Spike is a shallow water mud turtle. That's another name for him. Musk turtle, mud turtle. They like the shallow water and they'll like burrow into the mud. If you're ever looking out on a lake and you see little dots poking up out of the water, 9 times out of 10, that is going to be a red-eared slider. If you see a turtle basking on the side of a lake, half the time it's going to be a red-eared, half the time it's going to be a painted. And that goes for most of the U.S.
Okay. I'm learning stuff today.
And I just have one more question.
Unfortunately,
You
we're
see the
nearing our
tiny
time
little
limit,
dot-
so make that question fast.
You see that tiny little dot poking up?
It's just a yes or no.
We're
Their
at
body is like
2058.
20 times bigger than that little dot. So if you see a big dot the size of your fist poking up, that is a huge turtle.
And I just have one more question before we have to finish.
Yep.
How many of your turtles have bitten you, turtles and tortoises, and do they hurt with how small they are?
Franklin bit me and drew blood. Wop Wop bit me but never drawn blood. I think it's just Wop Wop and Franklin that have bit me. Franklin bit me because I was hand feeding him lettuce on my lap, and he was loving that. But he got a little too excited and lurched out a little too far and got the tip of my finger and I bled. But no, only 2 of them have ever bit me. I can hand feed 3 of them. Franklin I can hand feed, Bowser I can hand feed, and Wop Wop I can hand feed. Bowsette does not like to be hand fed.
Just like people.
And Spike is there's not a chance I'm gonna hand feed him. He's a meat eater. He will bite my fucking finger off. He is more dangerous than a snapping turtle in some aspects.
You should take a picture of Spike and show everybody in Discord just how fucking scary he is. I don't like even.
Well,
I don't even like looking at
what
him.
is-
He has
so-
beady eyes.
I'm kind of curious, like, when you say how hard does the bite like feel? Like, what would you compare it to?
I would compare it to running your finger over a cheese grater.
Okay.
Or gently hitting the tip of your finger with a hammer.
Oh, okay.
Neither one.
So like stuff
Anyway,
in town.
we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here now in a minute.
Yeah,
Unless you guys have any last questions about turtles.
I'm fine.
Well, no, I'm just
Oh,
curious because it's like, man, I need
well-
to see these turtles. I need to know when Only Turtles is going to be launched.
Yeah.
I'll
'Cause
see.
now I'm
I'll see
curious.
this week.
Make it happen,
Work
turtle.
Because if there's actually interest in it, I will do it. And I will take daily pictures of my.
Oh, you're going to do it
post on
anyways. Let's be honest. You're
do
going to
it
do it anyways.
If it makes
I'll
money,
do
it makes
it.
money.
I'll post one picture a week for free of one turtle, and the rest of the week it's going to be a picture of a turtle every day for the lowest price I can put it at, like $1 or whatever.
Oh, Jerry the
Might
Frog.
be.
Hey,
Might be $1, might be
Jerry!
$5.
I guess
We
we're talking
were
about
about that.
frogs at some
Can
point.
turtles dream
Probably
about turtles?
$1
Oh my God.
per probably $1 per
No.
picture, or $5 for all pictures every month.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. $5 for a monthly
Yeah,
thing, and then
I think that'd be really fun though. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. So thank you all for being here for this entertaining episode where it was basically just me talking and answering questions about turtles, because I'm the only one here that knows anything about turtles.
Most informative episode so far.
Hey, we
Yeah,
don't
it might
know
be.
about them all. Maul might know more.
Anyway, thank you all for being here for episode 80 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. We're here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/TurtleDude01. You can find all previous episodes over on YouTube under the same name, TurtleDude01. There should be a link to join the Discord below, wherever you're watching this. If you're watching on YouTube, comment your favorite kind of turtle or your favorite experience with turtles. Also, make sure to like
Jerry-
and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you want to support this podcast, best way to do that is through Twitch and doing a subscription on Twitch, which you can also get using Amazon Prime. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and do the thing we do at the end of every episode and let people show themselves. So let me swap the
Don't
camera.
worry, Jerry. We'll do a frog episode in the future.
oh god.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with
Maybe
Vampy.
someday.
Vampy, show yourself.
Alright, you can find me at twitch.tv/.
Actually, I know more about
In
frogs than I
an
do
hour
about
or two,
turtles.
I will be with Stealth and a few other people who will be doing Valheim. I don't know if you remember this name, Turtle. Ray High.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's gonna be a part of.
Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah. Well, he goes by Osmosis now, but Jesus Christ, it's.
Yeah, but Ray, I haven't seen Ray in forever.
Oh, he's still doing good from what I can tell. But
Good,
yeah, we'll
good.
be doing some Valheim today, and then possibly on Monday for my stream, I'm thinking I'll try and do some more GTFO. And actually try to get further in the game.
Okay.
Anyways, that should be it for me. Oh yeah, fucking shit show, don't forget.
Circuitry.
Okay.
Thank you, Vampy.
You can find me on Kick and Rumble. I dual stream between the two of them. I haven't been streaming lately because I've been incredibly busy, but I got something cooking behind the scenes, something that y'all ain't gonna expect. And it's almost done. I can't wait to actually show you what it looks like. But yeah, you can find me over on Kick and Rumble. If you need help, you can go to X and find all of those links on my X account or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I hope to see you there. Big things coming.
Okay.
got
Foxy,
nothing.
do you have anything to show? Okay, then we're just gonna shield the Turtle Club for you. Sobi, you have nothing, do you?
Bucket Shit Show, never forget. If you want to join Only Nubs, all you have to do is find me and request.
Only Nubs does not seem to have an image anymore.
Well, that's fantastic. Also,
Only Nubs.
I
has
forgot what I
an
was gonna
image
say.
For me.
Thank you.
Follow Sobi on Twitch.
And Stealth.
Don't do that. No, please, for the love of God,
I'm
no.
gonna be quick because goodies get put down. Y'all can find me on twitch.tv/StealthTheFox. I'll be joining Vamping in an hour. See y'all then. Bye.
Okay. And once again, thank you all for being here. We'll see you next
Yeah.
week to talk about what was it we were going to talk about next week?
We were going to talk
Next week
about
was
what would you
Eternal
do
Life.
if you lived forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that want to be a fun episode.
What would you do if
Anyway.
you lived forever?
I'm
Eternal
now
life.
in Only Nubs.
But that means I'd never go to see Jesus, so I'd be screwed.
I'd be pissed. You tell
Reminds
me I
me
have
of
to
the
live
Shane Daly
my
line.
entire
Do
life
you
with
want
one
to live
fucking
forever?
hand.
No, I want to go see Jesus. That's